Hello everyone, I'm First Alert Meteorologist Alexa Minton. Surprise! I know I literally said on Friday that Jim Caldwell would be back today. Well, I've got bad news. He's a little under the weather. I'm going to need everyone to go to his Facebook page and wish him to feel better because we got a lot to talk about weather-wise, and he's been doing an awesome job helping us out from his sick bed at home. So we are wishing him well wishes, but y'all get me for today. And I'm so happy to be here with you all, walking you through what seems like a very busy and active forecast. I've got First Alert Facebook comments pulled up here, so if you guys have any questions while I'm talking, as always, just go ahead and drop a comment in the comment section. I'll do my best to keep up with it and try and answer everyone's questions. But let's dive right in, because like I said, busy forecast for our time. First thing you're going to notice is if you're looking outside, you're probably like, Alexa, you've said First Alert Weather Day, you've talked about this snow and rain threat. There's nothing. It's sunshiny outside. Temperatures are a little chilly, 35 in Lexington, 34 Mount Sterling. A lot of sunshine showing up across the state. Only clouds are high and passing clouds. Not a lot of activity for our region. And once you kind of get a look at what's to come, that's where we start to see the concerns. We've got 3 different alerts that are going to be showing up from this winter storm. I went ahead and clicked on some areas that are under this alert to kind of illustrate what's happening. First of all, 7 a.m. means until 7 a.m. Wednesday. All of these are going to go into effect 7 p.m. tonight. When you guys go to bed, you're not going to be seeing any activity. You're going to go to sleep. It's going to hit in that overnight hour. I'll show you that timing here in just a second. But we've got a winter storm watch, winter weather advisory for our northernmost counties, and a flood watch. Flood watch is going to be really important. Our ground's already saturated. And then we're seeing some heavy rain roll across a lot of the area. Pikeville is going to be one of those areas that's in a flood watch as we track some rain. So again, sunshine right now, y'all. It's gonna circle back and cause us some problems for our Tuesday. Let's walk through the hour-by-hour forecast because we just got a new update for what we're looking at this storm system. Sunshine, calm, reach the low end of the 40s by the afternoon. If you have to do anything outside, today is going to be your day to do it. I know it's pretty muddy. I would head outside today, walk the dog, do whatever you need to do. Around dinner time is when we start to watch those clouds thicken a little bit for our forecast. It's going to be in the overnight, really in that exchange between late Monday into early Tuesday morning. Like I said, when everyone's sleeping, that's when we start to track the activity pushing in. You can see bottom half of the system, it's rain. Top half of the system, it's snow. That thin pink line is when it's going to transition from rain to snow. That's your freezing rain line where you could see some icing for our area. Watch how it performs around Tuesday, 6 a.m. We're going to have an entirely different forecast for our friends in Russell Springs, Somerset, London, Williamsburg, than honestly northern parts of Pulaski and Laurel County. You can see they're under snow when southern parts of Pulaski and Laurel County are seeing some heavier rain. Lexington, Richmond, Danville, Lawrenceburg, y'all are going to be seeing some heavy snow around the 6 a.m. hour, and it's going to stick around. 8 a.m. Still snow across much of central and northern Kentucky, southern Kentucky, areas like Harlan, like I mentioned, heavy rainfall. It's going to continue throughout the morning hours. And then as we jump towards the midday, watch that heavy rain line push up. Try to get closer towards Madison County, Lexington, Frankfort, Scott County, Mount Sterling, Moorhead, keeping up with the snow. It's going to start to transition around dinner time, lose some steam. That's what we want it to do. We want the system to lose steam. If we can see a few raindrops on where that snow has fallen, that's going to help with some of that snow melt eventually. Then we're going to get awfully cold in parts of our overnight as things wrap up. Could see some refreezing for the system. So this is just our first system out of a couple, but what we're talking about is mainly snow. This pink area, we're saying snow, mix, and rain. You start off the day with a little bit of snow, you're going to turn into the mix and then the rain by parts of the afternoon. Heavy, heavy rain for our friends in southern and eastern Kentucky. And for that reason, we've got those flooding concerns. So our latest call for snowfall, again, Chris Bailey's going to update this tonight, so tune into WKYT evenings. We're saying anywhere between 3 to 8 inches. It's really touch and go on that snowfall total. He's going to try and narrow it down. A lot of that area where you see the light blue where we say some ice possible, 1 to 4, that might end up going a little bit more towards rain for our forecast as well. Again, we're going to give you another update later in our forecast. So I want to show you 2 different models to show you how touch and go it is, because look at Richmond. It's saying 5.9, close to 6, right? And then we've got 7 inches in Lexington potential for this storm system. Close to 5 for Frankfort, for parts of Cynthiana, 7 in Mount Sterling. But then look what happens when we just switch the model. They flip. It moves that heavy snow line down a little farther south, saying instead of the 5 inches in Richmond, it's 5 inches in Lexington and 7 inches in Richmond, 7, close to 8 in Danville. around 6 inches for areas like Jackson, parts of Prestonsburg, Pikeville. I saw y'all in the comments. You guys are going to get close towards 5-ish inches. So again, we're ranging from 3 to 8 inches for a lot of that area. That's just for our snowfall. And then what we've got to talk about is the rest of the week. So here's our active weather week ahead. This is our first system that we're tracking through our skies. Look at what ends up happening. The moisture keeps pushing up from the Gulf, meets more cold air from parts of the Great Lakes region. Y'all, Great Lakes are going to get barreled with some snowfall, probably the biggest snowstorm you'll see in Chicago this season so far. That's Wednesday night. We're getting heavy rainfall. This is colder rain on top of that snow we just had. And then if we jump all the way towards parts of this weekend, we're going to see more rounds of rain for our skies, and it'll eventually wrap back around, turn into some snow for our Sunday forecast. It's for that reason we've got these first alert weather days queued up throughout the whole week. Now, I am aware that it's not going to be active weather every single second of our week ahead. What we're really focused on are those flooding rains and flooding threats. Think about it. We're super saturated right now. Muddy conditions. I was in Powell County this past weekend. You saw the Red River was like flooded over into fields. Adding in the snow and rain we're seeing this tonight into parts of tomorrow, then the rain we have on Wednesday, and then the rain at the end of the weekend. It's going to be a mess. I can't stress to you all enough that you guys need to have some weather plans. Make sure you're ready for some high water concerns. If you live near any creeks or streams, that's where we're going to see obviously the most concerns. We've got a flood threat map on our website. I'm going to give you guys some more updates here on WKYT News at noon. Our whole first alert weather team is working hard, even Jim when he is sick, to make sure you guys keep all up to date. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, I want to make sure you all are staying up to date starting late tonight. So if you can, if you're in one of those areas that's seeing more of that snowfall, so parts of Lexington, honestly, north of I-64, it's only snowfall. Put down some salt tonight for those roadways. The rain, it's going to kind of wash some of that over. So southern and eastern Kentucky, buckle up for a busy day tomorrow for our forecast and a busy Wednesday forecast. As always, stick with WKYT Weather. I'll be at WKYT News at noon. We're looking to see if Jim will get back tomorrow, but we don't want him coming in if he's sick. We want him to get better. So stick with us. Chris will give you another update tonight. Have a great rest of your day for now.